Yo, what's going on, people? Today we got a different type of video. Obviously, no career mode in front of us here. My beautiful faces on the cam. With the season just ending, I thought, why not do a tier list of our players going into next season? You know, you see the categories there. We have starter, backup, loan, sell, and then bets. Obviously, bets. It's our glue guy. That's our boy Bettinelli. Might as well put him there now because it's not like he's gonna play if he stays. He's not a starter, he ain't even a backup. He's just there for the vibes. This is gonna be brutally honest. I'm probably gonna hurt your feelings. Your favorite player's probably gonna get cussed. Probably gonna get cooked. Can't lie. I don't think this squad is a Champions League squad. So next year we have Champions League. I'm gonna be brutally honest. No favorites, no bias, no nothing like that. And to show that, I'm gonna do my favorite player first. Tony Chukwuemeka. This is my favorite player at the club. He's gonna go in the sell option. Now, I think it'll be a great backup for Cole Palmer, but sell. I don't think we really need to speak too much on it. We got a lot of players to go through. I don't want this to be an hour-long video. But yes, sell. Favorite player at the club. I think he's an absolute baller. I mean, we saw what he did against West Ham straight away before he got injured 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. 2 years ago now. I mean, it looked like he was really going to have a breakout season. That goal against West Ham, that move, even his goal against Leicester, just the way he linked up with Cole Palmer from the left side. But he's being sold. So there you go. My favorite player sold. So don't be in your feelings, please. Next up, I think it's one we're all going to agree on. Robert Sanchez. So now, not last season, the season before, I was terrified of this guy. I'm not glad he got injured, but they let Petrovic come through and play his injury. Because, bro, every time an opponent team shot, I was scared. I was scared for my life. If it wasn't blocked, I thought it was a goal, guaranteed. I mean, decent shot stopping. Obviously, his shot stopping percentage is pretty high. Still letting some howlers, but so did the next player, Jorgensen. Jorgensen for Villarreal. You're just not good enough, bro. Our two keepers on the books that were at the club this year just weren't good enough. This is what it is. Look, I wanted Sanchez to be benched. Jorgensen came in. I didn't think it was much of an upgrade. Obviously, made some howlers. Played in the Conference League. Did what he did there. Conceding against teams like that is no good. Next up, the last keeper we had the books on this year is Bergstrom. Now, I believe he's had a contract, so I don't think it actually matters. 6'9", though. What a mammoth. I guess loan if he's still on the books. I mean, we don't really need 4 keepers at the club. I don't think he's better than Betts. So if a worst case scenario, if Betts, Petrovic, Mike, if Mike comes in, if Penders is there, if Jorgensen or Sanchez is still there, yeah, I just don't see a reason. I just don't think he got re-signed anyways. Next up, Levi Colwill. As of right now, we have not signed a centre back. I think Levi's pretty solid. I'll be honest. I think I rate him a lot more than the rest of the Chelsea, but my rating did kind of go down during the season. I think I had him. My expectations were a lot higher than what he could handle. I mean, not like he cares about my expectations for him, but he does get caught lacking, and he's lazy. We'll just call it what it is. He likes to step up, and if he gets caught out, he's not coming back, man. He's jogging, he's walking back, he's coming slow. We conceded a few goals because he's not sprinting back where he should be. Maybe he is sprinting, maybe he is, but he's just slow as hell or he's tired. But yeah, a few too many times he goes up. He did correct that towards the end of the season, though. I mean, with the ball at his feet, though, outstanding, unreal. One of the best in the league with the ball at his feet. I will be real. Them long balls, short balls, breaking passes, top. But yeah, defensively, he did get better as the season went. And I think next year, with a great mentor like Thiago Silva there, he'll be unreal. So for me, starter. Fofana, as of right now, like I said, no signings, another starter. These two complement each other so well. Obviously, Fofana is great with the ball as well. And he's a bit more of a sweeper while Cole steps up. I mean, Fofana steps up as well. He's an all-around guy. He's never healthy, though. But that two as a partnership is, I don't want to say it's Champions League ready, but it's definitely competing for the top 4, even potentially competing for the title ready, especially if both of them progress next year as well. That'll be a very solid back two. And when they go into a back 3 with either Reece, Achimpong, Cucurella, whoever's playing that stay back role with the other one inverts, that'll be sweet. Whether it's Cucurella, Reece James, Achimpong, with Fofana and Colwill. Obviously, we get a signing like a Bastoni, then one of them has to come out. And if Fofana is healthy, he starts. If he doesn't, then listen to options, I'll be honest. Hear it out. So we're going to add a tier called Hear Out. That's if offers come in, we hear it out. So maybe it's not a sell, but we hear out some offers, Maybe Jorgensen and Sanchez, one of them could drop down to there, but it is what it is. Next up, Tossin, another centre-back. It looks like we're going in order, centre-back to forwards, and then loanees. Okay, so Tossin, I think he's a solid backup, decent leader. When he plays well. I don't know, he's probably a Carabao Cup, FA Cup, early FA Cup rounds games, and then maybe against Leeds United and some of the newly promoted boys, he gets game time. If I see Tossin in the Champions League, I will be shocked, I'll be honest. I'll be very surprised. I mean, just looking at our squad, I don't think our squad is Champions League ready. I just say it. It's not great, really. We have a lot of issues to fix, and you'll see as we get through the video, I believe that. Tossin, I did like him. Obviously, he came in for free for Fulham. Tall, strong centre-back. Had some amazing blocks this year, blocking some clutch blocks. Honestly, he could be a hear me out, just because I don't know how it works. We got it for free. If we sell him for 20 mil, is that pure profit? I don't know if it goes down as pure profit like an academy, but it is 100% profit. So I could hear me out, but I just think we need that leadership. He does play a leadership role to these guys, even though my take on experience is different to your take on the experience, 100%. Next up, Trev. Trev is staying for me. I love Trev. Trev is he's proper Chelsea. He's Chelsea through and through. This is what it is. The way he's been treated by the club, sent over here, can't play here, don't do this, don't do that, go train with the youth, go change here, Go do that. You're not playing in the preseason. You're gone. And then in January for us to say, Trev, come back to us. And he came back, open arms, say, yeah, I'm Chels, baby. Celebrate, like, just the way he fights for the badge. He can't go. I know that one will be pure profit. So we're such a business selling club now, buy cheap, sell high. But Trev is Chels. Trev is probably the most Chels player here, outside of maybe by one or two. Because I don't think the other Chels players that are proper Chels will get treated like that and stay. That's just me though. Benoit is a sell. I'm sorry, bro. I think he's pretty split with the fans. Some fans say yes, some fans say no. I'm gonna lean to the no. I believe these four here are better than him. And if we sign another center back as well, yeah, I think we should definitely sell Benoit. He doesn't move me at all. When I watch him play in the Conference League, it's Conference League, man. You can't really be bad in the Conference League. If you are, it's shocking. But it's not impressive, Aaron, obviously, I don't know how to Ascenio. He's a loan. Go to someone like Strasbourg, just wherever. This is where we dump our players that we have too many for. No, yeah, I think obviously he got no minutes this year since he came in, just trained. We have another one. Might as well do Umugu at the same time. Another one, just get him out the way. I mean, Umugu is confirmed Strasbourg. We bought him for Strasbourg. I'm pretty sure I read it in January. So yeah, these two can go out on loan. That's easily. Cucurella. Here we go. Now Cucurella, this is a guaranteed start. This is the easiest start on the list in my opinion. Probably my player of the season. I know Moy definitely has a shout. I think Cucurella is it for me. Defensively, outstanding defensively. I mean, what he did to some of the best wingers in the world, Bakayos, the Salas, he shut them down basically, made them non-existent. And the second half of our season, from January onward, I think he was our best attacker. I really do. I think he was scoring the most vital clutch. He was popping up when it mattered most. I know the other English fans don't rate him because what he gave them nightmares after winning the Euros, singing, talking about Haaland, whatever he was doing. This guy was doing what Vardy was doing a year and a half ago. And Vardy was getting shots of being the best left back in the world. I get it. Vardy was scoring flashier goals outside the box, weak foot, top corner. But this guy's scoring just as consistent. He's just as effective in the box. Popping up maybe it's a header and not a halfway shot that's going in top corner. If this was Vardy, this is what Vardy was doing a year and a half ago. But I think Cucurella is better defensively. I do. I think Cucurella is better defensively than Vardy and just as effective going forward. I'm not sure why he's not getting the same respect Vardy was doing. I get it. Nuno Mendes has been outstanding this year. Balde, when he was healthy, outstanding. Oh, he just came back. So another one. So it's a bit more competitive. So I think he's number 3 in the world, but I think he's easily the best in the Prem. Kirkes did his thing. Robinson, obviously Lewis Skelly coming in this year, was doing well for Arsenal. But I think he's easily number 1. Because if you had Vardy number 1 a year and a half ago, this guy's better defensively and doing the same going forward. It has to be him. Next up, Reece James, the captain, El Capitano. This one is a little difficult. I know everybody's like, this should be an easy start. I know, relax. Understand, in my opinion, Lavia is our best midfielder. He hasn't been healthy, I understand it. We haven't seen it yet. Actually, I wouldn't even mind Reece at centre back. Right centre back, starting in the back 4, with Caicedo at the right back. Because I need a team that's going to fit Moy, Enzo, and Caicedo, I think. But we're going to say start. Look, when he first came back from injury, he definitely wasn't match fit, and you could tell. He looked a bit big, he looked a bit chunky, I'll be honest. I mean, this is just what I see from the game, though. He looked a bit chunky, he looked sluggish, wasn't moving as good. But towards the end of the season, I mean, when he came on the Conference League, changed the game. That game against Forest, against United as well, that little turn he had against United, little ball through to who again? Cucurella. Absolutely outstanding. The strike he had that came off the post. Yeah, just so many moments. He's just so many moments. He's there, and he's the captain. He's got to start. I'm bugging. Malo Gusto. Now, obviously, big regression this year. He just can't play that inverted fullback role. He can't do it. I mean, we saw it in the Conference League. I was just saying about Benoit. How can you struggle in the Conference League? Malo Gusto did. Terrible passing. Just doesn't look comfortable in that role. Now, I can't believe he didn't have Enzo Maresca. We'll speak about Enzo Maresca later. I won't get into that too. But yeah, I don't know why he keeps playing him in the inverted role. If you want to play Malo, Cucurella has to invert. Whoever's playing left has to invert. He has to play the right centre back position. But then you waste him going forward. I do think he's good if he's used right. I mean, we saw it last year. He had shots of being the best right back in the league. But I think this is a hear me out. Either a backup or a hear me out. If we get a good offer for him, it'll be disappointing to see him go, but he just doesn't fit the system anymore if Enzo Maresca is going to continue to play like that. So it's going to be a hear me out. Now, Achimpong, this kid, I should say, not this guy, this kid looks real deal. I actually feel bad that after that Bournemouth game, he stopped getting played. He should have kept playing. He looked so good in the games he did play. I believe we lost the Bournemouth. That's why he got dropped. Or he may have made a mistake, or Reece came back. Something happened. But he was playing consistently for about 3 weeks. And I thought he looked great in that right center back role. I mean, he's another one that can play anywhere. Really in the right back, left back, center back. We've seen it in the Conference League. He has really stood out. He's really impressed. Some of the drives he has from that right side, carries the ball forward so well, finds a beautiful pass. He's going to be our best right back in a few years. I'm sorry, Reece. I know you're the captain, but Achimpong will pass you. Achimpong is special. He's the real deal. He will be world class. Believe me. Next up, Moy. Like I said, shots for player of the season. Mine was obviously Cucurella for the important goals. But just throughout the year, this guy, unplayable. I will admit. Nobody asked me, but I will admit. I thought Lavia and Enzo would be our best midfield. But now it looks like Moy has to play. Moy can't be out of it. I mean, do I really even have to speak too much about him? If you watch Chelsea, you know. Lavia, y'all know how I feel about him. Unfortunately, he's going to go in the backup spot because I don't know how he fits. But I think Lavia is our most complete midfielder, our best midfielder. He has the passing and the way composure and the way he controls the game like Enzo. But then defensively, he's like a Moy, Caicedo. He's the both of them in one. And I think as the season goes, if he's fit, he will guarantee a starting spot maybe 13, 14 games in if we see him coming off the bench consistently. I mean, you guys see how we play when he plays. And, you know, obviously he cost that early goal against Newcastle, and then we won't say what happened, but you guys know what happened. So somebody did something stupid. Not like that guy mattered to us anyways. What was he going to do that day? We'll get to him soon. Yeah, Lavia, I think that guy's unreal. He's probably my new favorite since I sold Connie. He will find his way into the starting lineup. Enzo Fernandez. Now, this brother's a starter. Enzo, you won me over, man. I will admit. Obviously, his best time was under Graham Potter. That's when Enzo did look the best, when he was deep, playing the long balls. As a box crash, he was doing well. I'm a passion merchant, bro. If you did, grabbing the badge, tapping the badge, you won me over. I can't lie. So coming into the year, I did think, like I said, Enzo would be great with Lavia playing deep, putting them long balls out. But I wasn't. He's not 100 million in my eyes. So I was not excited to buy him from Benfica. He had only played 18 games there or something. Obviously had a decent World Cup. I mean, good World Cup. But yeah, I wasn't really the biggest Enzo guy. I wasn't easily could have been replaced this year by anybody, in my opinion. Like if we had bought somebody else, or if Santos was still here, I probably would have rather Santos. I just didn't think we could have Moy and Lavia together. The creativity wouldn't be enough. And I thought Lavia was better than Moy, so Enzo was the option. But yeah, like I was saying, this guy won me over this year. I don't know if it's the passion that I'm just, when he scores or when he comes up in a big moment or he makes a tackle and he's there, yeah, come on, with the badge. He won me over with that. So for that, he's a starter, man. Dewsbury Hall. Latest, bro. No words. Latest. Cole Palmer. I mean, obviously starter. Best player in the squad. I mean, that first half of the season, he was looking better than he did last season. Something happened, don't know what. Like, we just stopped. He lost his confidence. I don't know what it was. Sometimes he's a little bit conservative, I will admit, when he comes out in that 10 row and he's at the edge of the box. And I'm like, bro, Cole, I ain't gonna lie, you got the green light, bro. If you're in the D, pause, strike it though. Hit that thing, bro. If it's on your left side and you got a little bit of space, let it fly. Worst case scenario, you're gonna score. I can't lie. I think you're gonna score more times than you won't. So obviously that's not worst case scenario. I'm just joking. But Cole Palmer, absolute magician. Some of the balls he plays, he always comes. He does play a little bit deep. You know, coming down to collect the ball from 6 sometimes. I mean, trying to create. And you saw what he did in the Conference League final. He said, "I'm tired of playing back and think I'm just going to put 6 out of it." So shout out to him. Christo Nkunku. This is gonna be a sell. Obviously, he doesn't want to be here. The club want him going. This is an easy sell. I'm disappointed with Nkunku, man. Really, I do feel like he wasn't playing great, and then they stopped giving him the ball because he was playing bad. There was definitely times, opportunities when I'm watching where I'm like, give the ball to Christo, and they'll turn and give it to somebody else because maybe even the players around him lost confidence in him, which made him lose confidence in himself as well. That's just what I'm seeing from there. Maybe he was like, I don't care about none of this shit, and they know he don't care about it. So yeah, so Omari Kellerman, I mean, he's been injured all year. I think we paid 25 million or something like that from Aston Villa. It might have been 35. It had to be 25. I guess send him out on loan. I don't know. He's listed as a cam striker, right winger. We've never seen him play. He's been injured all year. So now, this is about to get controversial. We might as well do. I mean, they're next to each other, Noni and Neto. Oh my daisy! I know y'all hate Noni. I know y'all do. It's okay. You can hate him, bro. I'm not telling you to like him, but I am telling you he's gonna be my backup. And Neto is a hear me out. I will admit, Neto is ass. Holy shit, Neto is ass. You guys were begging, please put Neto on the right. Neto on the right. The brother's awful. The brother's not good. He doesn't beat his man. He has the lowest take-on percentage in the league. Brother, do you know who some of the wingers are? There's Garnacho out there better than him. He's the reason why he talks with somebody like Garnacho. That's how bad he is. Oh, and his spamming of crosses absolutely wrecks me. What did you just say? What did you just say? We don't have a box striker. So you know that. I know that. He doesn't know that. So how do you know I don't? He's a professional and he doesn't know that. And don't say it's the system why he spams crosses, because Noni don't spam crosses, Sancho don't spam crosses. This brother gets the ball. Let me tell you what he does. Go watch his tape. 2-steppers, woo woo. Oh, didn't do anything. Cut back on my left, to the corner flag, out to the back post. Nothing, cleared by the defender. Come on, bro. The 60 million, I was like, yo. And the way people talked about him in Wolves, I was like, yo, we got a demon here, bro. First game, comes on. Stands by the byline. Like he's the manager. Doesn't even get involved. Doesn't even look like he wants to be on the field. Obviously, after left, did some decent stuff. Not anything great, so Chelsea fans were saying, get him on the right, get him on the right, get him on the right. Put him out there. Waste, bro. Scored 2 big goals for us, we'll admit. That goal against Arsenal, I thank you for that. I appreciate that. Anytime we can take points off Arsenal, I appreciate you for that. But he was playing trash. He was being bad. He was not good that game. Monster with a goal. Fine. Fulham, another one. I wanted him off at halftime. I'm like, bro, this guy's doing nothing. Instead, Noni gets pulled, of course, like always. Neto goes to the right, does nothing for the next 40 minutes, goes a goal. Beautiful volley. Amazing striking the ball. You know, striking the ball on target, he's a demon at that. He doesn't do it often, but when he does, look what happens. Beautiful goal, great celebrations. But to offer the same as Noni, I will talk about Noni in a second. I didn't really speak about it. They offer the same, really. And one is 30 mil, one is 60 mil. I know I would rather a $30 million backup that does the same than a $60 million backup that does what the 30 mil does. Come on, bro. Now, Noni, I ain't gonna lie, you need to get off the line, bro. I feel like you be online too much. I wanted you to play on the pitch at the beginning of last season. You finally started getting some constant game time. I was happy. Cool. Then I wanted you to replace in the window. I knew you weren't good enough. Not that you're not good enough. I knew we needed better. So I wanted to at least say bad. If you've been around my channel, I was desperate for Lisa. I can't lie. Can't believe we didn't get him, man. Still breaks my heart that he chose mine. Stupid ass salary. I understand it, but I wanted him bad. Noni comes in. I'm like, cool. Looks like I'm backing Noni all the way then. Neto comes in. I'm like, shit, look who I'm backing now. I got two demons. Noni scores a hat-trick against Wolves. Everybody's excited. Oh my God, Noni's going to be crazy. Zinio's going to go crazy this year. Zinio's crazy. Picks him up in the FPL. Me, I didn't. I knew. It wasn't going to stay like that forever. He obviously had the green light after that, confident. Said, yo, if I get a chance, I'm going to let it fly. He does. You know, there was moments he could have passed the ball. There was moments he did pass the ball, and he was still getting called selfish, lazy. Honestly, I feel like he became the scapegoat. And it was, Noni's this, Noni's that. And obviously, he stopped shooting as much. Still was taking his man on, getting down the byline, putting the ball on the floor. Actually, let's go back to Neto. So Neto understands. So we understand that there isn't a box striker, Neto doesn't. So he's obviously scared to take his man on. That's why he just cuts back on his left and keeps putting the ball in. Because otherwise, you would beat your man down the byline, put the ball on the floor. Beat your man inside, get a shot off. Instead of, how can I even, let's draw right here, ready? Can you see the mouse? Yeah, look. From Cole Palmer to Cristo is the box, right? The 18-yard box. Down here, boom, this is the box, right? Bro, Neto will get the ball, two step overs, do nothing, cut back, be down here by the byline, put the ball into the corner flag. Like, come on, bro. You know nobody's getting on top of that. By the fourth time you do it this game, all right, now beat your man, get down the byline, put it in. Now get inside, find somebody inside, play it back, do something. I mean, he does step over, put it across, play it back. But yeah, Noni obviously got branded as selfish, so I feel like he lost confidence. He scored a big goal against Forest as well, I believe, early in the season. It may have been Forest. I'm pretty sure that was a big goal for us as well. I think that was a 1-1 or 1-0. Maybe a 2-1. But I'm pretty sure he did score an important goal there. I mean, neither of them. I'm not saying either of them are good, really. I'm just saying they're the same. But one is 30 mil, one is 60 mil. We're not going to act like Neto is twice the footballer Noni. He has the worst take-on percentage in the league. He can't beat a man. And he's going to spam crosses, and we don't have a box striker. I don't understand it. Either way, I still feel like we're going to speak about a young boy soon coming in. Not who I think is better than both of them. Somebody I'm hoping is going to be better than both of them. I mean, obviously, I want to at least say bad. Still think we need to upgrade that right side and the left side. Both our wingers need upgrading. Sancho, now this one, he's already going back, so I might as well just put it in send his ass out of here, send him packing. 25 million, I think that's good business. Now, obviously, the wages was the issue. He wouldn't take a pay cut. Fine, understandable. You're on good money. You're probably never going to get paid that money again in your career, so you don't want to sacrifice it, you know. I understand it, bro. I mean, you love Chelsea, but you still want a life for yourself. You still want a career. You're never going to get paid that money again in your life. Let's be honest. Your next contract after this one runs out next year, it's going to be 100K a week. And you want 300K a week. You want 3 times that. I understand. I respect it. I think it was good business by us. Obviously, we had to pay the 5 million to send him back. We got 3.5 million from Mount being in the Europa League final. So really, $1.5 million for a season of Sancho and half his wages. And he got us top 4 in the Conference League, scored some decent goals. Doesn't shoot enough, in my opinion. This is somebody who needs to be selfish like Noni. That's what I want out of my wingers, man. I want you to get in space and create chances for yourself. Not only for others, for yourself as well. So if you beat the man, have the shot. Because worst case scenario, I mean, if you miss, we're hoping it's saved and it bounces into the run of a Jackson or Cole Palmer or Enzo or Cucurella, whoever's running in late or goes across and Sancho's there at the back post. Whatever happens, you know? So yeah, I want my wingers to shoot more. Sancho didn't shoot enough for me. Really, he didn't start playing until he realized, oh, they can actually send me back to United. I better start playing then. He thought he was comfy. He thought he was safe. So he was being sneaky. Then they said, oh, he's going to go back? I don't know. I feel like I'm talking about everything at once. Anyways, oh well, bro. I don't do these videos too often, so let me get into it. Hi, George. I mean, back up. Let's be real, bro. I mean, yeah, he had a great moment this year against Fulham, starting that comeback with the equalizer. Comeback, it was 1-0 down, bro. Relax. Wasn't no 3-0 down comeback. But yeah, Ty looks good. Young boy. Still got plenty of room to grow. He'll be great off the left. In the future, I don't really see him as a striker. I think Maresca does. I don't see it. Especially with somebody like Shim. I don't even think Shim is on this list. No, Shim is not there. Yeah, Shim is not there. Somebody like Shim. I really like Shim coming up. I mean, we also have Ibrahim Rabaj off the right playing in the 10 as well. That guy's going to come in. Hopefully, I wanted to see him get his debut this year. He'll get his debut soon. I'm hoping next year in Carabao or something he gets minutes. Anyways, about Ty George. Yeah, decent backup option. Hopefully, we bring in a solid left winger. I'm going to do a video about our rumored transfers next. And I hope we sign one of them. But yeah, a great young backup, I think. We'll learn a lot from some of the boys. Misha, I don't know what to do with, man. Just hear it out. I think he's going to be banned. Either way, Misha, man, I think your time with Chelsea's done, bro. It's finished. I know he's got a cult following and people love him, but I don't know, man. I want every Chelsea player to work out. I'll be honest. Everybody in this list, I would love if I was debating if they all should be starters. That means we're doing something right. If I'm saying, yo, everybody should be a starter, and we're struggling in the field in 11 because everybody's so good, that's a problem I want to have. Brian, all these young players reaching their potential, they're not all going to be able to reach their potential. Unfortunately, I'm glad we took him away from Arsenal, but at this point, we should have let him have it, bro. Save ourselves 75 million. Now another one that I think people are going to get hurt over. Maybe not after the Newcastle game and costing it. This brother's going, bro. Nico Jackson, oh my days. I never had stocks in him, I'll be honest. I didn't have stocks when he was nothing. I didn't have stocks when people were saying he's amazing. I don't see him as a great footballer. And I've watched the last 2 seasons of him. Obviously, he was injured a bit this year. He's not a goal scorer, really. People say, despite that, at least he's a good footballer. I don't see it. When I was watching his Villarreal comp lately. He's decent, actually. It's actually not bad. I will admit. I wasn't moved 2 years ago when we were buying him, but I was actually moved the other day. I was like, why haven't we seen this? He obviously had a decent goal against maybe Brighton. When he did that little flick over the guy's foot and then scored the volley with the outside of his boot. Not bad. Didn't see that all season. I mean, in the 2 years we've had him. That was the only time. His touch is awful. I mean, look at the Conference League final. The brother booted the ball 15 yards ahead. I was begging him to give it to Sancho. Please just let it go, Nico. I know you wanted it for yourself, man, but oh my days. And then he booted it 4 yards ahead. Yeah, his touch is not great. His movement is not good. His dribbling is not. Nothing moves me about him. His off the ball movement doesn't move me. Like his link up play, his hold up play, his finishing, his heading, his touch. He spends more time laying down on the ground than on his feet. I know, and then I feel bad for him because then he comes off after having a stinker, being subbed in the 65th minute, crying, head down in the thing, and I feel bad. I don't think he gets rated like somebody like Noni. If he got Noni treatment, bro, who knows how the guy will feel. Noni gets treated worse than everybody in the squad, and I don't think he's anywhere near the worst player. But yeah, Nico, I'm sorry, bro. We gotta take you. I need a 9. I need a Ozyman, a Gyökeres. I guess at the lap now he's signed with us. But yeah, we need a big boy in the Champions League. Going into the Champions League with Nico Jackson and the lap leading our line. Oh my days, we actually might just not even make it out the group at the league phase. We might know the game with them two up there, bro. I'll be honest. Mark Gu, I think he's getting in Mark Gu. I don't know how to say his name. A move to Ipswich, perfect. Have a little time down in the Championship. It's nice and physical down there. Great presser. That's the thing. Jackson's not even a great presser. He doesn't press amazingly. Oh, sometimes during the game I'm watching and Cole is pressing. Maybe Maresca drew it up that way. Maybe Maresca drew it up that way for Cole to be the one pressing and Nico not to. But yeah, I mean, watching the way Dembele presses. Watching the way Dembele pressed in the Champions League final, and then when Mark Gu comes on and presses in the Conference League. I mean, I know, like I say, it's only the Conference League, but the way he presses, I mean, that's his best. Mark Gu's press is actually unbelievable. I'll be real. The way he presses is so good. But yeah, I think a move down he might put up 15, 20 goals in the Championship. 46 games, he might put up 15 to 25. I think, 8 mil from Barca. You know, La Masia does some things, man. They produce some talents. Hopefully we can take advantage of that and get one out of them. Detro Fofana, obviously been injured with his knee this year, I believe. Another loan deal, man. Really, he could be a sell now. Actually, I think a loan and then sell next offseason once he gets some value back. Yeah, nothing. We haven't seen anything of him. So, Petrovic, as of right now, starter. Obviously, we're going to talk for Mike. I don't know if Mike is better than him. I'll talk about that next video. Petrovic didn't move me last year. Sometimes he slaps the ball into his own net. This year with Strasbourg, had a great year. Won goalkeeper of the season, or maybe he was player of the season for Strasbourg. Obviously, he got a lot better with his feet. Shot stopping got better. 6'4". I like a bit of size in my keeper. And you'll see that from the next guy. Next guy, Mike Penders alone at Strasbourg. Hope he goes there. Mike Penders, my dream scenario would be he's ready right now today. He comes back. He plays in the Club World Cup. He plays in the preseason before he gets loaned, like just to test the water, and he looks unreal. That's my dream scenario. The guy comes back 6'7", and he just balls out, gets the starting spot, and has a massive leap from getting to us. But more than likely, he's just not going to get any game time throughout those competitions, throughout the preseason, and get sent over to Strasbourg. I'm cool with that too, because that's more realistic. But obviously, like I said, the Lululand dream scenario is he's ready. I think this is the problem I have with buying a keeper this window. I want him here next season starting. So I don't want to spend too much money. And then Petrovic be his backup and Penders being there. Kepa, Disasi, Elfie Gilchrist. I think, this is a loan deal. He is 21, I believe. He's 21. And to be coming out of the academy, man, you're 21. You haven't really broke through. Another loan deal and then potentially a sell. I know this is not a case of a Reese or a Colwell or Trev or an Achampong or Ty George, I know he's an academy boy. When he plays, that guy looks nuts. When he was playing for us, scored the goal for us, went freaking berserk. But yeah, I think a loan deal. Maybe try and get him a loan to a Leeds or Sunderland, somebody who came up, so we can see him in the Prem, see how he's going to be consistently in the Prem. Bashir Humphreys, don't know how this guy's still on our books. He's been loaned out about 100 times. I think there's a sell situation just for the better of him as well. This being said, looking at all these left backs, we're going to be in the market for a left back. I'll talk about one tomorrow, in tomorrow's video or whenever you guys see it. Yeah, Bashir Humphreys, I think this is a sell situation. Been with us for a while now. I can't say I've ever seen him play. I'll be honest. I don't think I've ever actually watched a minute of him playing ball. Renato Vega, this is probably going to be a sell as well, unfortunately. Not unfortunately. He's somebody who came in for 9 mil, 8 mil, cheap. who we're going to be able to make good profit on, 25, 30 mil. That's great business. That's why I think he'll be sold, because we'll make 20 mil off it, at least 15, which is great for the net spend. And then he came in, obviously played some left back, played some center back, played some holding mid. Wanted to play center back, so we loaned him out. I think he saw Cucurellas having an amazing season, Moyes having an amazing season. I'm not going to be able to break in there. Where can I break in? Left center back. Levi wasn't having a great year. He said, I can break in here. I want to play left center back. Club said, well, you're not going to play it here. Maresca, I don't know if Maresca said that, so they said, we'll send you somewhere so you can play that position. So he got sent to Juve. I did watch Luca, the Juve fan, the only one. Paula didn't really talk about him on Box to Box. Paula? I don't know how you say his name. I watched them and I don't know how to say the name. It's crazy. But yeah, Luca from he liked him though, so going to take him off our hands, bro. Be my guest. Caleb Wiley, another one, never seen him play a minute. I would say sell, because we do have Denner, actually. We have Denner coming, not this year, the next year, from Brazil, young boy, 17. Forgot about him. He's not on this list. No, he's not. So maybe a loan here for Caleb Wiley. Maybe a sell. Maybe a hear me out. I couldn't really say for him. Young American Don. Ben Chilwell, yeah, sell. Appreciate you for the champs and for the business. But Sugu. Now, look at this though. Ugu Chukwu, loan. The guy looked good at Southampton. Maybe get him another move to another Prem club. Or does he? Is he got a 2-year loan? I don't know. Maybe he's still got another season in Southampton. I actually don't know. But we got some depth there, man. He looks good when I do watch him play there, which is not often. But yeah, I think I watched him in the cup earlier this year. He looked half decent. Just whenever there's nobody else playing and they're playing, I'll check in. Sugu, from the comps, he looks solid. Probably a good little backup to Casado. I mean, this is the problem I want to have. Too many young, good holding mids. Uguchukwu, Sugu, Santos down here as well. Santos not really a holding, but that's the issue I want to have, you know. This is what I'm talking about when I say we need to find positions for all these guys. We'll be fighting for the starting spot. Santos, this is honestly one that I could see being a starter soon. I beg we don't sell him. He looks unbelievable. If out of all the players on loan, besides Carney, I've probably seen the most of him and Esteval. But not like full games or 90 minutes. I did watch them against, I think they played against Leon. It might have been Leon I was watching him against. I watched him one time this year because I wanted to check out him and Petrovic. There he is. Yeah, just because I saw they were having good seasons. But every time I'm on Twitter, bro, there's a comp of this guy that looks unreal. João Felix, that's a sell. He only came in. I was actually excited for him coming back. I thought he looked good with us the first time he was here, 3 years ago now. But this is a sell. He only came in because we wanted to get Gallagher over there, and then we needed it for the net, for the profit. You know, just you do us a favor, we do you a favor type thing. Now he's not want to buy anywhere. Send him back to Benfica, or we'll probably lose money on this deal, but it is what it is, man. Kendrick Paez. This is a loan. I would like to see him at Strasbourg. I think he'll be good there, playing in the 10. I just don't think he'll get minutes with us. Because somebody like Esteval, and then if we're going for some people in the market, I think this would be a good loan deal. Esteval, I kind of want to put starter, man. I am going to put starter. You know what? I am going to put starter. Obviously, I don't think he's going to start straight away. I mean, if he does, that's cool. We're gonna get to watch him in the Club World Cup. He's not in our group though. I think he's Group A, we're Group D. We're gonna get to watch him there. See how he's playing against not better comp, but some more physical games and things like that. Now, the way everybody talks about him, I hope he's going to be the breakout. Obviously, he broke Neymar's record for the most goal involvements under 18 or whatever it was. The thing is, he wants to come in and play the 10. Obviously, Maresca wants to go in the 10. I mean, he's rapid, bro. Down the right side, he would be crazy. And then if we had a left winger like Rodrigo, yeah, deadly strike, can strike a ball beautifully. This is why I don't really care about Noni and Neto. If you swap them two, and Neto, Noni's hear me out, and Neto's back up, either way, I don't care. I want this kid to come through, be the star. I want him to be the one competing with Jamal. I want him to be, in 2 years, you know how everybody's saying who's going to be the Messi to the Ronaldo to Jamal's Messi. I want it to be Esteval. Esteval, man, him and Jamal, if they were going head to head, Doué in there as well as the Neymar for the next generation, where they grow up and they say, bro, I got to watch Esteval, Jamal, Doué. That's music to my ears. That's what I want. So yeah, I want him to come in. Obviously, I don't think he'll start straight away, especially if we make signings like Gittins or something like that, or big money move signing like a Rodrigo. But yeah, Quenda's not even here next year, so he's alone. He's with Sporting one more year. That's cool. Raz, for me, I don't hate Raz like everybody else hates Raz. I don't know. That last Cup game, obviously, that was the end of it for him. If I'll be real, I wanted this guy to play striker for us over Jackson. Jackson was so bad in my eyes that I wanted to like, please play Raz as a false 9. Please play him as a center forward. He's somebody who we know can score goals. Whereas Jackson was not putting the ball in the back of the net. I was like, please put Raz in. False 9. If we get some balls, cutbacks into him, he's going to score them every time. Happy merchant, you know. But yeah, he didn't play again after that Leicester game. He might have had a few minutes, obviously taking the pen, that free kick that he sent over there. But yeah, easy sell now. Didn't play. He's got no value now though after that move to Arsenal. Brother said, you're going to see a better me, whatever he said, yeah. Armando been here for a long time as well. He's another Bashir Humphreys that we always send out on loan. So I can see Humphreys and Armando going out on loan, but I think it's time, bro. 15 mil, 17 mil, something like that. Davide Washington. I don't know, man. Maybe this is another loan deal. Can't say I watch him either. I mean, I saw glimpses here and there in the under 21s when I tune into those games when they're on the YouTube. But yeah, boys, that's my team for next year of the current players we have. Let's go through it quickly. Starters, I got Levi. This is before any signings. Obviously, the lap for me. The lap is a backup. He is officially cosplay now. Backup. Or as of right now, there's nobody else coming in starter. But I do want us to sign a prolific number 9, and then the lap to be the backup to him. But Colwill, Fofana, Cucurella, James, Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Cole Palmer, Petrovic, Estaval as my starters. Backup, Tossin, Chalaba, Achimpong, Lavia, Noni, Ty George, Asugu, and then Santos. Santos can come up to the top. And then we can go to the back because if he switches with Neto, I don't really care. And I don't want to get enough hate like, you idiot, you don't know nothing about ball. You don't know nothing, man. He's so bad. He's so selfish, bro. Just relax me, bro. The way you perceive football is not the way I perceive football, okay? That's what it is, man. I don't think Neto is miles clear, bro. I don't think any of our wingers are good. That's what I'm saying. You see, I got a 17, 18-year-old that's never even played in the Premier League starter. That's how bad that situation is with the wingers. Lone, Bergstrom, I think he's out of contract though. Aaron, Amugu, Oli Kellerman, Omari Kellerman, Mark, Fofana, Pendas, Gilchrist, Caleb Wiley, Ugochukwu, Paez, Quenda, and Washington out on loan. The one that hurts me the most here, Connie Chukwumeka. Oh, what a baller this guy's going to be, man, wherever he goes. I hope he has an amazing career, honestly. But he's a sell. Sanchez, Jorgensen, Benoit, KDH, Listo, Jackson, Kepa, Disaster Class. Didn't even speak about these two. I don't think I had to. I think everybody can agree these two got to go. Bashir Humphreys, Vega, Chilwell, Felix, not Sancho, Sterling, Armando. Hear me out. Not hear me out. That's pause. Hear out. Here's some office. Misha, Neto, Gusto, and then Betts. You know, the lap would be back up. Sancho's gone, so it's all right. Lastly, let's just touch on Enzo Maresca. Going into the Champions League with Enzo Maresca is terrifying. I'll just say what it is, man. It is terrifying. If we, in my opinion, if we can have Poch's first half and Enzo's second half of games and combine the two, we'd have a great manager. The way Poch used to have masterclass in the first half, go in at halftime, the other team would adjust, and we would fall apart. How many times did we do that? Enzo, how many times would we come out and concede first, be terrible in the first half, adjust at halftime, come out, and if we could combine Poch's masterclass first half with Enzo's masterclass second half, we'd have a great manager. In the Conference League final, we saw Pellegrini outmatched him, just all over the place. Playing Gusto in that inverted role, he hasn't been able to do it all year. We played in the final. Cucurella has been our best attacker in the second half of the season, doesn't get forward one time. Are we that terrified of Anthony? Are we serious right now? Like, come on, we can't be for real. We're that scared of Anthony that we won't let Cucurella go forward one time. The guy that was just making memes about 6 months ago, fidget spinning in this, 80 million going for loan, about to move for 15 mil. Come on, bro. Yeah, Pellegrini outmatched him, outclassed him. We won that game from pure talent. That's it. We just have the more talented squad. We have the better squad, the more expensive squad, and that's just what it is. What it comes down to. Isco in the first half looked unreal. Abdi off the left wing. Abdi's Abdiaziz. That's a little crazy name. I can't lie. That can't be the name. I actually don't remember. He looked the best player out there. Really, them two. Obviously, we made adjustments in the second half. Brought Reece on. Moved Money back to the right. But yeah, I just think Pellegrini outmatched him. And if he had a similar level of ability to us across the pitch, we lose that final. And it would have been on Enzo Maresca. It took Cole Palmer saying, "Yo, I'm sick of playing this way. Go grab his nuts and do what he had to do to win." But yeah, boys, I appreciate y'all watching this one. Hopefully it's not an hour, bro. I've been yapping for an hour. Hopefully I cut it down. I might put a double speed as well, so it's only 20 minutes. But yeah, appreciate y'all, boys. Hopefully y'all don't cook me too bad in the comments if anybody does watch this. All right, love, gang.